Kakujo, why are we all zoomed out? Why is there a Greymon thing there? Why is there a postcard with a Christmas cat on it? Because it's been a long time and I've got a lot of things to catch up on you with, but we got a couple packages. Now, I wanted to open this one first because it is like a super fancy thing, and we'll kind of like review on the backstory of this, but first we'll open up this smaller one because frankly, I can't remember what this is. It's another one from Japan Yuan. I ordered it a while back. My brain is saying it's a used item, and I don't remember what it is. See, that's how you know you should probably slow down with buying virtual pets, when you just don't even remember what it is you got. But no! It is the gold version 20th. I can't believe I forgot I ordered that. I was so like high on the hype of the version 20th, the gray and the brown one from before, that I really wanted this, because when you get this one, you get Zubamon, which is freaking amazing. Get a good look at it. Oh, luckily I can just fix this focus on this thing on the fly, right? That's gorgeous. So this released, I was supposed to get this actually later. The second wave of pre-orders was the one that I jumped on because I wasn't sure if I was going to get this. But then when I saw how much people seemed to like the original releases of the version 20th, I was like, sure, we'll grab this, and I wasn't supposed to get this till like another month from now. But then I got an email from Japan Yuan being like, hey, good news, you're getting in on the first shipment because some other people canceled the pre-order. So yeah! Frickin' yeah! And I don't mean to aggravate anyone by, you know, popping back on the channel and not even addressing my disappearance and the whole Digimon version 20th tournament thing. But yeah, let's talk about that, I guess. In case you want to know what happened in the tournament, the day of the tournament came, I went to go check my stats, and I lost in the first round. Yep. They just got knocked out in the first round. There was a whole lot of weird training things about them. Like, it's almost a bit like Pokemon Eevee Ivy level kind of things. It's like there's some stuff you can do to make your Digimon a little better. I mean, it comes down to like care mistakes, I think. At least that's what I told my Digimon. They were very sad, very heartbroken. They did live another good 4 days or so before they passed on, and I just, after I left the channel, couldn't bring myself to continue another round of them. So I've only played what you've seen, basically. And as for why I left, I mentioned it in the Gudetama Day 1 video. I'd been doing like a whole bunch of different content for about like 5-7 years. I'd been doing comics for 7 years, YouTube for 5 years on a separate channel, which just recently hit 10,000 subscribers. But I don't know, YouTube was just, you know, kind of a crap show right now, and things weren't really going well. And I don't know. It's like when you put all of your free time and all of you into something for so long, and you not only get nothing out of it, but you get like the people running the show just crapping on you. I don't know, it doesn't really feel worth it anymore. I wasn't even really making any money off of it. I needed to step away because I didn't want to make myself hate the things that I love. Because I came to this point where video games were stressful, and I started to feel like virtual pets were stressful, and there was no way I wanted to let that happen. So I wanted to walk away until I felt the genuine urge to play with a virtual pet again. And that day has come. I'm back. Do we ever really leave, though? I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. And as always, I don't know how to open these things without the pieces just falling out very unceremoniously. I'm sorry, I just showed your butt to everyone, practically. So, it's about as gold as it looks. In fact, it's more gold than that. I'm impressed. I thought this would just be like a weird, awkward, muddy kind of color. But it's actually like very pretty, very gold. I don't think I'm going to run this right now because right now I am running Gudetama. They're still a baby. I mean, it's like, you know, you can't expect tremendous growth from an egg. An unfertilized egg! Sorry, I had to burp when I didn't want to burp, but then I did anyway. I just didn't want you to think I was doing weird voices for nothing. If I do a weird voice, it's almost always because I'm trying to hold in a burp. So yeah, golden, shiny, shiny. I would love to have a Zubamon, but later. I absolutely will run this. Especially if you want to see me run it, let me know. It also came with this very delicious card thing. Okay, what is this? Efekmon? Why does she have the baps? I'm one to talk. I've got a Angel Woman figure over here, or at least I did. Made the mistake of ordering something from Wish, and now I wish I hadn't. I guess that's what the website stands for. The point is, though, I have no room to be talking about BAPs. I also picked up a few figures and plushes. This Greymon is from, you remember the Digimon Domes video thing that I did where I like just opened up like a bunch of boxes of them? I got the full set, including the super special and hard to find Greymon one. Well, I didn't buy into these ones. It was the same thing. It was just like plushy blind bags. And then my girlfriend actually bought me one of the blind bags for Christmas, just one. And in that one blind bag was the Greymon, which I was like freaking out. I was like, holy crap! And she seemed so happy that I was happy, which is, you know, she's a good girlfriend. If she had gotten me one that didn't have Greymon in it, that'd be a different story. You know, I might be up on Craigslist looking for a girlfriend who could deliver Greymons to me. I also got an Agumon and a Gabumon. They're not from the actual blind bag plush series, but they were just like open little plushes. I'm not going to go get them right now because I am lazy. I'm trying to reach it. I'm actually going to try to get it for you. Hold on. Nope, too lazy. All right, let's just open up this one. This is the big package. This one has a bit of a story to it. I streamed a while back because I used to stream on Twitch, and I was actually doing raising money to try to get money to buy a Digimon 15th anniversary, like, re-release Black Edition thing, and it was like $130, and I was just like, whatever. Normally, whenever you get donations on Twitch, it's like, if you just say donate, no one does, but if you actually put a goal, no matter how stupid or pointless or first world problem-y the goal is, people just seem to donate more if you have a specific goal in mind. That's just something I noticed, so I tried it, and holy crap, someone named Onkiwi, who is just like, you know, ridiculous, they donated the full amount needed to buy this thing. So I ordered it a while back, and it came around in late November, and at the time I didn't know what I was going to do with the channel. I wasn't sure if I was going to ever come back and do this, and I actually messaged them, and I was like, dude, I'm going to quit everything. I'd like to give you your money back. And they were like, nah, it's okay, you keep it. Just holy crap. A really nice person, altruistic in so many ways, and they didn't even, like, you know, turn their nose up or get mad whenever I was, like, saying I'm quitting. So, again, to Unkiwi, 1,000 thank yous. A kajillion million, all of them. Thanks a lot, man. And there's more packaging. I mean, for $130, it better dang well be more packaging. For $130, I need to be able to throw this off a 2-story building and then it's just fine. I'm not going to try to do that. Don't worry. I'm not one of those YouTube channels. Sorry, I almost choked on how wonderful it looks. Also, there's like dust from Japan. I might be allergic to Japan dust. I don't know if I want to open this. I don't know. Like, it's $130. Like, I could take it out, put it on the old belt loop, right? It's just if it falls off and hits the concrete and things explode, it's $130. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's just look at the back. Let's look at the back. Oh man, the sprites are so, like, high res. I mean, compared to normal, like, this is still, like, what, 16, like, Super Nintendo graphics? Still, though, for, like, the Digivices, that's really nice. That is some, like, good-looking stuff. You guys look good. Like, congratulations, good for you. But in this version, it is possible to get Metal Garurumon Black. That's right, racism is finally over! I don't know why I'm even sitting over here, like, doing all this, because I know I'm gonna open it. I know I'm gonna open it. I know I'm going to take the risk. I'm gonna take the plunge. Oh, god dang it. Oh, god dang it, if I drop this, I'm gonna have to, like, get a belt. I'm gonna have to start, like, vetting my belts, like, giving them interviews and doing background checks on them. Because you know how some belts don't hold these things very well, and some belts, like, clamp onto stuff you put on them. I'm gonna have to get one of them businessman PDA clampy belts. Because right now I don't have one. There's still more casing. This is like the box equivalent of, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you really sure? There's no going back. Okay, so it... Oh! Oh! Oh, God! Yep, there's no going back now. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. My heart just, like, I've got this cold feeling in my chest now. I'm gonna have to, like, start a yoga class or something now. Like, not attend one, but start one. I've gotta build some good karma now. That was nasty. They make it really hard to, like, put this thing back once you open it up. This is, like... I kind of appreciate it, though. It's almost like they're saying, dude, it's a toy. Play with it. If you could believe it, there's still more packaging. There it is. Wow. It's so glossy, and it's got all the little shiny bits. Hey, let's get this real close up to the camera, huh? Look at the gloss. Look at the sparkles. I wish you could feel the heft. It feels slightly heavier than the D2. Actually, you know what? It's about the same as the D2. But hold on, let's check out the pendulum. You know what actually feels about the same as the D2? Oh, no, there's a different sound to it. Okay, here's the new one, the one we just opened. Here's the D2, the green one. So there's definitely some kind of better housing in there. Hopefully that means that the pedometer will last quite a bit longer than it normally would. Doesn't this just say like digital monsters or something? I want to say this is on like just about every written thing on a Digimon character's design. Now, a new adventure has started. Or begun. I don't know, I don't think I get a second take on that one. You do that kind of voice and then get a second chance. I don't know what kind of tool they're suggesting we use for the reset button. Maybe that's like a Japanese stick. I don't know, it's like a special stick that's like in every Japanese person's bathroom, like in their drawer. Kind of like I always have 6 pairs of nail clippers because I always lose them and then I buy another one and then I find the old one and so now I've got like 6. There's Agumon, Biyomon, Gabumon, Tentomon, Gomamon, Patamon, Patamon, and I assume Zubamon would be some kind of special thing. I never actually got to the first version 15th. This is, again, it's like a re-release of a re-release of a re-release. Wait, a re-release of a... No, it's a re-release of a re-release. The D2 was the one that came out in like 2001 or 1999. And then they had a 15th anniversary re-release of it. And then this is like the year later re-release of the one from the year before, but it has like an extra thing in it. Does that make sense? Bandai doesn't make sense. Don't try to pretend like you know the sense. Shake it up and down, not sideways. The main function in this one that I'm interested in that's not in any of the old versions is the help wave event. Every 3,000 steps, you'll find a help wave. It'll be like help, help, and you have to put it near at anything with an AM signal, like a cell phone or a radio or anything like that. Thank goodness I just recently got an actual smartphone. Previously, I just kind of not liked them because they stressed me out, but like, I have one now. So when there's a help wave event, I can put it next to them. Every time you do a help wave, you can find other partner Digimon to take on with you. You can get the base Digimon Adventure partner Digimon normally, but anyone like Vidramon or I assume Zubamon, you'd have to get through a help wave. But if you do encounter your own Digimon in a help wave, your Digimon has a chance to defeat them. And if they defeat them, they get an extra HP and an attack, which is great. So it's a little similar to, the baby Digimon villages in like the D3, say. So there's a way to get your Digimon stronger before they get through the next area and clear the area. Now, I would say that's all for now, and we'll come back and we'll do a full series on the version 15th re-release later, on it as its own series. After Gudetama's over and done with, after it stops being a freaking baby, we'd go back to this, but I don't want to put unboxing in the title without actually turning it on. So we'll turn it on, and the worst thing that'll happen is if you leave this alone for extended periods of time, when you come back, your Digimon partner will face away from you as if they're angry. Kind of like the Pocket Pikachu, where like when you leave it alone and if you don't walk it at least 100 steps a day, it'll get mad at you. Except in that case, in the Pocket Pikachu's case, it actually like you lose points. You lose progress, which would be horrifying for this. Like, I like exercising, but when someone basically, even if my own partner Digimon tells me I have to do it, I don't want to do it anymore. It's all about control, folks, but alright. Bandai! Okay, so the left button is the selecting. We got Biyomon, we've got Gabumon, Tentomon, Gomamon. Whoa, Gomamon, your eye. Gerald? Gerald, is that you? Yeah! Let's have another Gerald adventure! Bukamon. Wait, I thought we had Gerald. Yeah, oh, there's Gerald! Yeah, Gerald! Gerald! Gerald? Gerald, you're so cute. You're so expressive with all those extra pixels at your disposal. Show me your parameters. Show me your Tsushin. This map. Where are we going? Is that where we are, or is that where we're planning to go? Oh, this is so cool. So it looks like if we press C at the very opening, the beginning of it all, it shows us area, 4,000 to go, it looks like. And then what, is there more? Sol Hosu is total step count, and that would be 0. What was the first word? Area clear. Oh, area clear. It's literally saying area clear. So how did those go back together? I'll figure it out before next time, but yeah, I'm glad to be back. Hopefully you are. I don't know if you're still there. I don't know how YouTube works. I've been led to believe that if you don't upload videos for even like one day, suddenly YouTube just kind of hides you in the back room under a rug, and then they put plaster over the door so no one can find you. So that's why I wanted to wait to come back until I was like for sure definitely wanting to do this, because if no one watches, I'm gonna have some fun. Maybe you will too. See you tomorrow. Have a good one!